I had a good early season. Did a lot of filming for the boys out of the blind, and saw a lot of birds, called a lot of birds, heard a lot of birds, saw a lot of birds. Actually had a morning before work, went out with the guns, and missed one, of course. That was a little frustrating and heartbreaking, but all in all, it was a good early season for us. So the evening before May 12th, Chris had texted me and said that he'd watched a big gobbler and a couple hens slip into a woodlot adjacent to a field that we have permission to hunt on. So needless to say, I was pretty excited about that, coming off a miss. I was ready to get back in the blind and go at it again. However, I had to be at work the next morning by 7:30 for a very important meeting. Things have been crazy at work this spring. Not a lot of time to really get out before work, and certainly not any time to do any roosting. So thank goodness for Chris riding around trying to find us birds the night before. So 4 o'clock came quite early on May 12th. We loaded up all of our stuff, slipped up the road a mile in the dark, got our blind up, got the decoys out, slipped into the blind, poured a hot cup of coffee as the sun started to come up, and got ready for that morning hunt. See him? No, not yet. Oh yeah. That might be a different one. What? It must be a different one. I think there's one behind us. He's coming.
dude.
Yeah.
Like 1 inches. Yeah, he's got like nice hooks on him.
Hang on.
1 inch.
Hang on. Hold them up. Hold the spurs up. Right there.
Yeah.
Nice ones.
Good job, Chris. Smoked him. Well, it's May 12th. It's about 5:38. We're on our buddy John's. Chris came up here last night and watched two toms roosting here, and then another one below us. So I give my buddy John a call. Gave us the green light to come in. He's here. He's going to his son's graduation today. So we came down towards the bottom, set the blind up. Geez, we heard the first gobble at 5:20. It was probably 5:30. We had a hen come out into the green field here, and she crossed and went all the way across. Turkeys gobbled on the roost a couple times. We heard them fly down. 5 minutes later, this gobbler came out into the field about 60 yards above us. He saw the decoy, came right in, and you'll see on the video he started to flog the decoy. I full draw, smacked him good with a swacker. He went down the field here a little ways and he died there. So first bird of the season for me. Well, actually my second. I shot one in Kansas back in April, and this is my first bird in New York. And coincidentally, I missed one yesterday, good tom, about the same time. So it's 5:40 a.m. I'm going to go home, take a shower, and get to work for my 7:30 meeting.
So we really only started bow hunting turkeys about 5 years ago, and that bird that Dad just shot marks our 8th longbeard with a bow in 5 years in New York. So we've had some great success. It has really changed the way we hunt turkeys every spring. Honestly, it's slower paced, but it is action-packed, it is rewarding, and it is a lot of fun to shoot a bird with a bow at 15 yards over some decoys. We've had a lot of fun, and we've had a lot of success. And this year we actually have added a little style to our hunting repertoire in the spring turkey woods. We built a homemade reaper decoy, and the afternoon, or the later in the morning after Dad shot his bow bird, he went to work, and I went to another farm. And as I pulled in, there was a big gobbler in the field strutting, and I decided I was going to give this reaper thing a whirl. And I actually ended up getting within 15 yards of this bird and completely missing with a shotgun. It was intense. We don't have any video to go with it because I was flying solo, but it certainly worked just like we thought it would. And it added a new level to our style, and we are getting pumped about heading into the second half of May.